Let's go right now to Sean Duffy, Fox News contributor, a former Wisconsin congressman, served 4 terms in the House. I think it all wrapped up on 2019. Just a few years later, he's hosting a fancy schmancy show on this network that kicks off on the 23rd of next month with Dagan McDowell, The Bottom Line. Congressman, always great to have you. You've been through these little kabuki theater budget and spending deals, but it's caused some consternation among even Republicans. Where do you see this going?
Well, each one is different, Neil, right? I mean, all the circumstances change. But in this one, you have Republicans taking control of the House on January 3rd. And so instead of waiting, doing a short-term CR, continuing resolution, maybe get the government funded till the first part of February, and let Republicans in the House have some real imprint on the spending, you're going to have Mitch McConnell and 10 Republicans partner with Democrats and do this massive spending bill. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And I think you see Republicans who have no power right now in the House until January 3rd. They're outraged. But I think you're starting to hear, senators on the Republican side of the aisle going, listen, why are we doing this? And what you talk about on the show all the time is inflation, and spending is driving inflation. Instead of spending more money, we should be looking and thinking about where can we cut back on the spending? But that's not part of the conversation, really, Neil. It's about, how can we cut a deal right before Christmas? We all want to go home. Emergencies are great to get things done.
Right.
Well, was it Barack Obama who said, don't let any crisis go to waste? And they're not right here. Yeah,
Rahm Emanuel, actually. It's interesting,
That's
Sean,
right.
though, what kind of pressure is exerted? And you've been through this, so your 8 years on the Hill. It's Christmas, come on, we all want to get home, we all want to get home.
Oh.
It's just sign of the dotted line and get the heck out of here.
Oh, it's real.
Yeah.
Not only do you have, constituents, you have your fellow members, but you also have your spouse, you have your kids who are like, listen, when are you coming home? You're coming home for Christmas. I hate this job. It's never predictable. And you don't know how members react when they have an angry spouse, especially around Christmas. So, it's not a joking matter. It's real. But, Neil, that's why they wait so long.
Yeah.
Right? They want the pressure at Christmas. They want you to want to go home. They want a 4,000-page bill that no one is going to read. You're going to have a couple hours to read this bill. No one is going to know what's really in it. But for the top lines that we see right now, they don't know. They expect that pressure to get these massive bills done and big spending that no one would ever vote for to get done at Christmas. And so I think there should be a revolt in the Congress to go, listen, we're not going to let this happen anymore. If you wait till the last minute like this, we're all going to be no. Let's do this. It should have been done a month ago, 2 months ago.
So let me ask you this. You hear there's some bitterness, and you even heard in some of Kevin McCarthy's comments, even his look when referring to Mitch McConnell and this idea that, let's get it done and move on. I'm just wondering whether it's opening up a fissure here among Republicans and those who've had it with the just do as we usually have done it system.
Well, I think that there's a feeling, listen, I'm a House guy, Neil, so I kind of have a House perspective, but I know that a lot of senators feel the same way. You have, Mitch McConnell doing far more partnering and negotiating with Democrats than with his own party. And it's frustrating everybody who, ran in races in districts or in states, and they want to serve, they want to do the right thing for the country. And here you get Mitch, by the way, putting pressure probably on 9 other senators to get on board. To kind of throw the rest of the party and the principles on which they ran under the bus. And so, I think that fissure is real. There's significant frustration, I think, in the House, especially with Mitch McConnell, because again, the House is going to go to Republicans in a couple of weeks. Why wouldn't you wait for your colleagues and your friends, your party to take control where you'll have more leverage and more power to negotiate a deal? Why are you cutting one right now? And I think so many people go, well, Mitch McConnell wants to work with Democrats. There's big spending that Mitch wants to get done in a bill like this, as opposed to waiting and letting Kevin McCarthy and Republicans in the House have, their fingers in the budgeting process. There's a lot of money you might want to go, we want to ramp up, but also money, whether it's the IRS. I mean, we're talking about cutting a little bit of IRS money, but still $12 billion to the IRS. I mean, come on, Neil. This is ridiculous spending. We should have border wall money in this budget, which Republicans could negotiate for. Those kind of priorities can't happen because there's only 10 senators as opposed to a full House on January 3rd.
Real quickly, is Kevin McCarthy going to be Speaker or not? What do you think?
That's a good question. So if you're making me bet, I don't have a crystal ball, but I'd say 65%. Kevin gets it. Listen, all the messages have been right. I think you're going to see. Well, listen to me. I'm going to predict this, Neil. In the next few days, you're going to have 10 Republicans say, these Freedom Caucus guys that are holdouts. It is not going to be someone that you want. The 10 of us are going to pick, whether it's going to be Adam Kinzinger or Liz Cheney or Fred Upton. We're going to pick a more moderate Republican member and partner with Democrats and make them the speaker. We are not going to let you pick the speaker. So it's Kevin McCarthy or someone that's really liberal. I think that's going to be the choice that the Republicans have in the House. And in the end, I think they rally around Kevin McCarthy.
All right. I'm going to hold you to that. If you're wrong, I'm going to keep replaying this conversation. No, but good
Great,
stuff.
Great.
Sean, listen, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas, my friend. Congratulations on the new show. Can't wait till the 23rd.
Thank you, Neil.
I think you and Doug are going to hit it out of the park, my friend. Sean Duffy, following all those developments. Remember, the bottom line, 6 p.m. starting on January 23rd on Fox Business. We have your back. We keep saying it, and we keep proving it with our programming.